formation. Gives it a few seconds. That is awful. Oh, I don't believe it. It's Mackie Watts who scored. What has just happened? This guy has been booed by the Hull fans on many occasions. It's time for revenge. Yorkshire takes on Bristol, Tigers take on Robins as two teams battling for promotion take each other on in the league. Today will be hard fought, scrappy and a difficult result to predict, but with the Tigers' impressive goal scoring record, can they be the team to take away the 3 points? Yes, today is massive as Hull City take on Bristol City in the 4th round of the most exciting, most competitive and most exciting league in the world, the EFL Championship. Now I'm starting to smell promotion. The last 2 weeks for us Hull City fans have been like a dream. Last Saturday, away at Blackburn Rovers, we got a 2-1 win with 80% possession and 30 shots. Very, very promising. But the week before that, a 4-2 thrashing to Sheffield Wednesday, our rivals, thanks to an Ozan Tufan hat-trick and a goal by Aaron Connolly. Now, things couldn't get more exciting, but yes, they can. This week in the transfer window has just been mental. There's people hiding in bushes at the training ground. It gets that crazy. But we are linked to 2 Aston Villa players. Keenan Davis for $2 million. I mean, what a bargain. And Jaden Philogene for $5 million. Now, Keenan Davis, we look back a couple of seasons ago when he won promotion from the Championship with Nottingham Forest. They wanted about 15 to 20 million that season, and now we're getting him for 2. What a bargain that is, though unfortunately that could mean one of our strikers, either Aliar or Oscar, is out the door. But let's keep positive. Jaden Philogene, very proven, had loan spells with Stoke and Cardiff, and now he's ready for a permanent move from Aston Villa. Hopefully we can give him a little bit more push and get him to the potential that we know he can reach. For Bristol City, it's been a completely different story. They've only scored 2 goals in their first 3 games and only 1 win away at Millwall. I think it's difficult. Selling Alex Scott leaves a big gape in their attack, but they do have Anis Mehmeti, Tommy Conway, and they've just signed Taylor Garden-Hickman on loan from West Brom. So it could just click today and they get the result that they have been deserving of. Today, for the 2nd league game this season, we're under the lights of the MKM Stadium. First of all, for 7:30 PM Friday afternoon, well, evening kickoff. Fair enough to any Bristol City fans that venture across to Hull. I mean, that is true dedication with not a lot of notice, changing it from Saturday to Friday evening. To anyone who goes, I hope you have a fantastic day out. But hopefully, as a Hull fan, we can get the result. But it will be a difficult test. See you soon, and up the Tigers! And the journey begins. A little bit windy out though, I must admit. Grandma, Grandad, tough game against Bristol. What's your score predictions?
1-1.
1-1. And you, Grandma?
I think it might be 2-0 to Hull.
Very optimistic. What's we like to see? We've arrived at Driffield train station. My Grandma and Grandad have kindly taken me from Malton to Driffield. And then we'll be getting the train from Driffield to Hull. And I am quite nervous. Not for the game itself, but for the fact the last couple of times we've had a few problems with the trains. The time before last, we missed 4 of them due to something wrong happening in Cottingham. But hopefully this time, everything runs smoothly and we can get to the game. Well, here we are. See you soon, Grandma. Not a far walk now. But the cardio is really doing me in today. Just seen that the lower bowl allocation has been fully sold out. It's going to be a rocking atmosphere today. Not looking promising for weather though. And here we have it in all its glory, the MKM Stadium. It's going to be a good one tonight. Can we get our 3rd victory in a row for the first time since January 2022 when we were managed by Grant McCann? We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. We're in. We're in. Right. Let's go see the pitch. Are you alright? Looks beautiful. Oh, look at that for a scrannage. How are you, Leo?
How are you, Leo? It's not like I've been there. Yeah, been speaking to him all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome. We're here at the fantastic MKM Stadium for a beautiful night of Friday night football. We're against a team we're very familiar with today in Bristol City. They have got a weaker squad than last season, but I do know that they will heavily invest using that Alex Scott money. But for now, I think it's a very good opportunity to get our third win in a row, which will be the first time since 2022 in January, where we were managed by Grant McCann. A lot has changed since then, a lot of new transfers and a lot more optimism around the club. Now the time is 20 to 7, the lineup has just been announced and I must admit there's not a lot to talk about. An unchanged team from the game against Blackburn Rovers. For me, there's not a lot more I would do. Jason Lakilo does miss out of the squad for some strange reason. I think when he comes on, he brings a lot of assets to the squad. He's very quick, paceful and certainly skillful, so we'll have to wait and see. Aaron Conley isn't starting, but we know that Liam Rossini has said in a few interviews that he's not ready for a full 90, but hopefully we can bring him on the 60th minute and he can get us an hat-trick. And without further ado, here's your lineup to take on Bristol City. In goal, Matt Ingram. Today's right back and captain, Louis Coyle. Left back, Jacob Greaves. The two centre-backs are Alfie Jones and Sean McLaughlin. In midfield, Jean-Michel Seri and Regan Slater. The three up front is Ozan Tufan, Adama Traore and Scott Twine. And the main man up top, Liam Delap. Now on to the score predictions, and we are joined by a man who we didn't see a lot of last season, but he's back this week, and hopefully we can see him every home game this season. The man, the myth, the legend, Lucas. How are you?
I'm feeling great tonight, really good, yeah.
Brilliant. Are you optimistic?
I am, for once. I like to say draws on the channel, but actually, no, I'm not feeling a draw. No, I'm not. I'm feeling 2-1 City. I dreamt about this last night. Seri is going to open the scoring, a rare goal from Seri. Then an equaliser from Bell. And then we're going to have a late winner from Aaron Connolly.
Oh, fantastic. Do you have any food?
No.
Fantastic. We're also joined here by Leo. How are you, mate?
Doing very well. How about you?
Yeah, no, I'm alright. We'll start off with the most important question. What have you had to eat?
Well, still got half a bit left. Chicken and chips.
Oh, is it good?
It's not as good as everyone thinks it is.
We're probably on to the more important part of the matter. What's your score predictions?
We go for 2-2 today. Goal scorers is going to be Delap and Slater, and for them it's going to be Naki Wells on 2.
Fair enough. So my prediction then, I'm going to stay optimistic for once, and I'm going to go 3-0 Hull City. I'm going to go Scott Twine with a brace and an Aaron Conley goal. I do. Fantastic signing for Stoke City. Really good on the ball. Never seen him play. See you at kick-off. I'm going to have to speak loudly here because I'll get copyrighted, but lovely music. I'll try and sing it for you, but I don't know the lyrics. Nice light show. And here we have it. Hull City take on Bristol City in the 4th round of the Championship. Lovely light show. A great turnout from Bristol City. 7:30 kickoff. You can't expect them to pack it out. But that is some loyal fans. The lower bowl sold out for Hull City, so hopefully we're in for a good atmosphere. We'll have to wait and see. There he is, making his home debut, number 30, Scott Twine. What a bargain, honestly. How Adjan and Liam have managed to pull players like Scott Twine, Jaden Philogene, and potentially Keenan Davis just goes over my head. This club compared to what it was 2 years ago, it's just so much has changed, and in a good way. True goosebumps, what an atmosphere. And it will be number 7, Ozan Tufan for Hull City to take start the first half. Truly, I'm speechless. It's the loudest it's been for a while now. Come on. Well, I bring negative news, and that's the fact that the linesman who's currently stood right in front of me is the exact same one that controversial call at Norwich when we lost in the 95th minute. He said the ball was still in when it was clearly out, and it sparked a lot of controversy, sparked Liam Rossini's red card. So hopefully today we don't have the same sort of shenanigans. What an atmosphere. Ozan, go on. Corner. They're out well in. 10 minutes in and a very evenly matched start. Both teams are trying to find each other's playing styles, and I must admit, although we look very good on the ball, Bristol are a very dominant team. They like to pressure us, and they're always on our heels, so we can't mess around with it at the back. We need to be quick, and hit them on the counter-attack like we are doing. The difference between now and 3 games ago in terms of passing it and playing quickly on the ball is fantastic. Oh! Oh dear. Swan is open. Ozan! Come on! Come on! Come on! Is that Ozan Tufan again? 4 goals in 3 games, a hat-trick last time at home, and he can go and get another one today. What a fantastic piece of football. Hits Liam Delap on the back, he didn't know about it, but he works it well. He gets the ball in. I thought it was off the Scott Twine, but he hits Ozan Tufan first, and we know what he's like outside the box. Slots it into the bottom left. Why am I describing it? I've got it on camera. What an atmosphere it's been, and now we've got the momentum. Doesn't matter now what happens, we just got to keep positive. Come on! Just watching that back now, the passion with Liam Rosenior. He jumps up, spins in the air, and he's just so passionate about this club, and it's just fantastic to see. What a manager we have got. When I started the intro saying I feel a bit of promotion, and I was, wait up, hold on a minute. I was being sarcastic, but now I genuinely think we have got a very good chance. Well, look at that. 1 more goal and we'll be top of the league. No, no, no. Ozan's been down for like 2 minutes. I mean, I think it's a little bit selfish that they keep him playing on. Oh, he's all right now. Yeah. Well, just cancel out everything I've just said. Right, cheers, ref. With that goal, that does officially mean Ozan Tufan is a leading goal scorer in the championship. How does that feel? Reminds me a lot like Oscar last season. We're in for a good one this year, hopefully. I mean, it's only 4 games in, but I'd like to stay optimistic this season. See how long that lasts. Oh no. Oh dear. 25 minutes in, and ever since that goal, the momentum has definitely shifted to us. The way we're passing it around, we're not making too much mistakes, and we're really playing it well. I know at the start of the season, people were getting a bit annoyed with how sloppy it was, but we've worked it well in training. You can definitely see the improvements. Seri's dominating the midfield, and Scott Twine's just eased himself into the game, but he's starting to look like a very dangerous threat going up front. It's fantastic to see, and there's a potential Philogene transfer coming in anytime soon. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think he is in the stadium today. Oh no. Get it out. Blow me neck. Well, Naki Wells has certainly been kicked. There is contact there, and yes, it's a free kick, but when originally it wasn't given, he saw the ref and then falling off floor again. If they score from this, there's going to be a lot of outrage. But they haven't, so it's alright. 40th minute, I haven't got too much to say about the game, and I do think we need a second goal to give us a bit more momentum. But there is a player on this Bristol City team that I do think could play for Hull City in the next couple of seasons. He's worked under Liam Rosenior at Derby. He is an Irish international. I don't know whether he's played for the international team, but I do know he's Irish. And I think he'd suit perfectly into our squad, and that is Jason Knight. I've signed him on my FIFA career mode team for Hull City, so that sums it up. Top talent scouting by Skeeto, but no, I genuinely do think, I think he's probably a bit too good for us now, but if we go up to the Premier League in the next couple of seasons, 100% a signing I'd look into. Get him, we got a free kick. 45th minute, 2 minutes has been added on. I think the simple thing now is just to hang on, go into the break at 1-0 up. Liam Rosenior can get into the lads, and hopefully we can go out in the second half and get 2 or 3. I don't think any substitutions are needed at all. I think if so, maybe 70th minute, bring Aaron Connolly on in Harry Vaughan. But apart from that, I think we can just stay positive. We're winning a game at home. It's not often you see that a season. Oh no, Jason Knight is being fantastic. They've given it! They've given it! Is that the same linesman? What's going on? Ah! That is so far from the lineman. He's giving it 100%, but the refs told him. No, well, that's awful. Naki Wells has gone and celebrated. Looks at the linesman for confirmation. Gives it a few seconds. That is awful. Dear me. And there we have it. Half-time, Hull City 1, Bristol City 0. And thanks to the lovely linesman who did us dirty a couple of weeks ago, we're still winning. Half-time then. What an end to the half that was. First of all, I've watched it back. That is really selfish on the linesman. I've just seen the message saying he doesn't have a clue what's going on. I mean, that's a bit harsh, but the fact that he's waited maybe a minute to a minute and a half after the goal to then raise his flag whilst the other team is celebrating right in front of him, that is another level of savageness. But in terms of the performance, really promising half. We've dominated on possession. In terms of playing it, we've been passing it around the back very well. We haven't made too many mistakes, and we look like a very solid football team. I think definitely pushing up there. We're now second in the table, and hopefully we can push for third if we get it. Push for first if we get another goal. But don't get me wrong, Bristol City have definitely had their chances, but for some reason it just won't end up in our net. I don't know what's going on with our defence. We're just playing like Maldini, Beckenbauer at the back, and Cannavaro with Jacob Greaves. It just really is magnificent. They had about 30-second stint where they had about 7 shots, and every single one was deflected or saved by Matt Ingram. It really was just special to watch. It just shows the commitment on the team. 7 or 8 players willing to put their body on the line for 3 points. Now on the bench, we have got an extremely strong bench. It's just mesmerising. Oscar Alia, Aaron Conley, Harry Vaughan, Cyrus Christie, all top experienced players. Just there. We can bring them on whenever we want. For me, Cyrus Christie is top-end championship quality. Alia, he's had a rocky season, but for me, top-end, you know, he could play for a Turkish giant like Fenerbahce. Harry Vaughan, the future of Hull City. Oscar, wanted by Premier League and La Liga clubs, all on the bench, ready to come on. Whew, the amount of depth we have and the fact that we're still linked to 3 or 4 more players, this window could not get more exciting. Right, I'll keep this short and sweet. I'll see you in the second half. There's not a lot more I can say. I just hope we can pull something and get another 3 or 4 goals. It's fantastic to see Ozan get another hat-trick. He is now the top goal scorer in the championship, and let's keep it like that. See you all in the second half. Up the Tigers. Just to add, whilst the players was warming up, Aaron Conley gets the ball from about 30 yards and just hits the crossbar with ease and just shrugs it off and carries on warming up. That's just incredible. This man has done a fantastic paint in Naki Wells. I'll put it on the screen. Leo, what's happened this half with him?
He's had a bit of a shocker. I think it's a free kick. I don't know. That might just be me because I've done a painting, but
there was connection. There was connection, but I think he went down a little bit too.
I heard a noise, so I was like, oh, maybe it's a little bit. But the goal, I don't know if it's offside or not because I wasn't paying attention. I know it's shocking by me.
What were you doing? Staring at
just waiting
lovely sunset.
Waiting for it to hurry up and just end.
How positive. This is a Hull City fan here, wanting the game to end. Just why? Malik Wilk on the t-shirt.
Fun fact, I've never lost when wearing this.
Fair enough. Well, Nigel Pearson sent out Bristol City squad about 5 minutes before Hull City have just arrived out. Really strange. No notable changes, but it is a little bit odd. I don't think Nigel will be very happy with them. Well, I've missed kick-off, but it was Bristol City to take. I mean, who else would it be if Hull kicked off it first now? You know, I do too much waffling nowadays. Keep it short and simple, as they say. Oh, no. Jason Knight again terrorising our defenders. The stats have just come up on the screen. We've had 55% possession. We've had 6 shots compared to their 11, but we've had 5 on target. It shows that we're deadly and we're actually taking our chances now, which we need to be doing. I mean, at Blackburn we had 30 shots and only 4 on target, so it's better to see this. Really taking our opportunities. Go on, Liam. This is it. Right, go on, Adama. Right, if we play it round, we're fine. We just need to work our opposition. Right, Scott Twine. Curve round his defender, top right, we go home celebrating. Oh! Sorry, might be out for a goal today. His only Hull City goal comes from the 2-1 win over Bristol on the opening day last season. Oh, come on, man. Go on, Adama. Oh, come on. Well, the linesman might wait a couple of minutes. No, he's not giving in it. Living in it? Oh, dear. 60th minute, double substitution for Hull City. And wow, what a pair coming on. Oscar Estepinian and Aaron Conley, the deadly duo up front. And coming off is the goal scorer, Ozan Tufan. Oh, I don't believe it. It's Naki Wells who scored. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No way. What has just happened? This guy has been booed by the Hull fans on many occasions for simulation. He scored and then it was offside, and he has scored now. And then alright, he's silenced the Hull fans. We've just got to keep our head up now, which we have done. We've all run back to the centre circle, getting ready to go. To make matters even worse, Ozan Tufan is putting ice around his leg. Maybe it's just a precaution, but we know what our injuries are like. And Ozan, the man in the best form at the club, we can't afford to lose him. Watch this. It might have been even louder than a goal. After about 4 fouls, Naki Wells is finally booked. And I'm not just saying that because he's actually a really nice guy. I met him before the game, and I heard him speak to a few people. He was, you know, a brilliant guy to get along with. But it's a bit like Ollie McBurney. A lot of people dislike him, but it's a player you want on your team. Please. Siri, please. Go on. Ref! Free kick, Scott Twine. This is a perfect opportunity. Please, Scott. Oh! Nicely done. Very nicely done. Oh, this is fantastic football. Now to Adama. Switch it to Adama. Ah, you know what? We worked well. Look at this. The improvement is there to see. Aaron! Oh! But it's positive. We need to stay positive. We've had an opportunity. That was the opportunity there. That was the chance. I'm not too sure how many we've got. We've got 20 minutes remaining. We are looking a lot more promising. We've kept our head up. And certainly the momentum has kept with us. Just need to get the atmosphere going, get behind the players, and get more opportunities like that. Another substitution for Hull City. This time Harry Vaughan comes on and Adama Traore comes off. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Scott Twine is changing to a right winger and Harry Vaughan going on the left, but we'll have to wait and see. We do have a dangerous opportunity, but with only 10 minutes remaining, we need to make these count. Well, you know, fair play to him. You know, Hull fans might not be too impressed, but he's had a decent game as Naki. Also coming on, Andy Wyman and Taylor Garden-Hickman, 3 of their best players coming on as subs. We'll have to wait and see. Scott Twine. Corner. 80th minute, and both teams, since the substitutions have been made, are pushing for the win. It really could go 50-50 here. But can that Oscar and Aaron Conley partnership get us the win and get us to the top of the league? Hopefully. We've had the chances, but there is another 10 minutes, and that could be another 10, another 15 opportunities. Being realistic, probably about 2 major opportunities left in this game. Well, Andy Wyman has been on the pitch for 2 minutes and he's just come off. What? Nice little cameo, I suppose. He doesn't look too pleased. He's walked straight down the tunnel in an anger. I wouldn't be surprised. I would do the exact same thing. This is it, Oscar! Oh, no! The attendance has just come on the screen. Nearly 20,000 here at the MKM. To be precise, 19,441. just incredible support, you know, very decent from the away fans. I mean, to come here, 5.5-hour journey, and then wherever you are from Bristol, you know, on an evening time, that is just some dedication, and I wish you all the best for the season. I think if you invest well with the Alex Scott money, playoffs is definitely on the cards. Now, in terms of Hull, in the next 5 minutes, Cyrus Christie's been told to get stripped and ready. I think Louis Coyle may be a bit fatigued. But just to clarify, it will be Louis Coyle coming off, and coming on is Cyrus Christie. Now, Louis has given everything this game. Really has been fantastic. Give him a bit of a rest. Give Louis the round of applause he deserves. And let Cyrus Christie show why he should be #1 right back. But it will be difficult to show because Louis Coyle has been fantastic. Just look at the way we're passing it. Oh, go on, Oscar. Aaron. Oh! I think that was the last chance. I genuinely think it is. 90th minute, then 6 minutes of added time. The roar around the MKM when the ball went up. We are having all the opportunities now. We have all the possession. We just need to make it count. It's getting nerve-wracking. A draw is not enough. We could get top of the league if we win here. We need to make this count.
The offside. He will though, yeah. Cheers, line-up.
Go on, Harry. Go on, Harry. This is it. And that was it. Someone behind you just said, can we sign Haaland? Yeah, sure. What do we need to do? Sell half the squad for the wages? That's just the week wages. Blooming, eh? We're going to Messi to whip it in. Aliar and Oscar are ready to walk onto the pitch for full time. Is that it? That is it. Full time. That's goody. Full time, Hull City 1, Bristol 1. Ah dear. I'll see when we get back. Gutting result. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very tough game and a gutting result in the end, but a lot of positives to take. Full time, Hull City 1, Bristol City 1. And yeah, we could have got the win. We should have got the win. We had to take our opportunities in the first half. But at the end of the day, I think we can be proud with what we had and the excellent performance in terms of possession-wise, dominating the ball and playing a very nice style of football. I think it was a fantastic game and very good for the eager eye. Now, I am going to keep this outro short and sweet. I apologise about the change in angles. My arm's tired. It's been a fantastic day, a great atmosphere. Bristol City fans were class from what I saw. You know, fair play to them. The ones that travelled on a Friday evening with a bit of a short notice, changing from a Saturday to a Friday evening, 5.5-hour drive, that is one dedicated fan base. And I'll tell you something, I genuinely think playoffs is on the cards. You've got quite a few amazing youngsters. You've got a few more older and experienced players like Naki Wells and like Jason Knight. And then you've got players like Anis Mehmeti who's just breaking in and could definitely be ones to watch in the future. So I wish you all the best. I think if not this season, probably next season, you will get to the Premier League where you deserve to be. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and turn on notifications. It would mean so much. It's been a true pleasure taking you to the MKM Stadium for, yes, a disappointing result, but a fantastic game of football. Now, because today was played on a Friday, we do have a free Saturday, so there will be another Matchday vlog. Me and Leo are going to venture off to another Yorkshire team in the Championship to watch them take on a giant. It's going to be a good game, hopefully. And I will probably get a vlog out for Sunday morning. I don't think I'll be able to do Saturday night. But it's been a true pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed and I will see you very soon. Up the Tigers and Ozan Tufan. What a man.